Happy 2026, everyone. I know we're a little bit into it and everything, but this is studio vlog number 1. Let's do an office reset and some chat. Alright, let's get into it. So, while I putt around in the speed round of cleaning this office up, I just wanted to chat with you and kind of give you a little bit of behind the scenes on the artist, creator, and small business owner that is the epitome of Ginga Textile Designs. Hi, hello. My name is Kimberly, or Ginga to friends. I am the one that makes the magic happen here. This is me. This is me and my candles and stuff. And I not only make candles, but excuse me, I'm sorry guys, I'm just getting a little bit comfy. I not only make candles, I make stickers, I make keychains, glass cans, metal cans, like sublimation, I tuft rugs. I am kind of a Jill of all trades. If it's crafty and I can figure it out, I will do it. I'm actually currently have a DIY video that I'm recording in progress that my son is into the Predator, and he got a Predator mask for Christmas, and he wants a bio helmet over it. So I bought a template, and I am gonna do a DIY how-to as I follow along with this tutorial in the template and make a bio helmet. So yeah, I don't know if the algorithm is ever going to crack me down. I might be in 200 view jail for the rest of my life. I don't know, but yeah, I am a crafty gal. So 2026, a little reflection on 2025. 2025, I went to a little bit less markets and stuff like that. I kind of focused heavily on the online site, and we just recently opened up a fair, and I also have a couple other projects and everything I'm working on, and grew a little bit, but there was just something that just wasn't right. So I all of a sudden, spur of the moment, was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what every girly does, every crafty girly. I'm gonna get on Pinterest and I'm gonna do a little bit of research, and I'm gonna search for some inspiration. Oh, a little side note: I did notice when I was editing this that I forgot to dust down like the metal parts of the desk. I did go back through and do that. But yeah, so I'm on Pinterest and I was like, what is it? What will kind of get that itch that I want? I need that, that creative itch to be scratched. And what would do that for me? And I was like, you know what? Let's make 2026 our aesthetic era. Let's give people not only the quality that we already have in our product, but the visual vibes. That's what 2026 will be. So, when I say we, I mean me. My business is my baby. It's another part. It's a person. It's an entity. That's the we. I went through and I looked at my candles and stuff, and I was like, I love going through and creating each label, but I wanted more cohesiveness. I wanted, no matter what, if it was a collection, even if, like, say it was a bakery collection, or like my PA Wilds, or any, like the anime, the spring, which I'll talk about them in a second, the newer collections that are coming up. I wanted you to be able to aesthetically look at them and be like, they came from the same place. I bought them from somebody who took the time to make them, and they are pretty, and I like the vibes. So I started searching color palettes. I was like, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure out the vibe for each collection and do a little overhaul of the previous collections that core collections like the bakery and the PA Wilds, and we're gonna make it more aesthetic. So I went with color palettes, and that's kind of how I'm going forth with basing how each collection is going to go. I even have the summer one already. I don't have the scents done, but I have the design of the label and what the scents are going to be. I just haven't mixed them, so they might change a little teeny bit. But the spring collection is a garden, bookish, cafe type vibe. You have your straw baby and cream, which my youngest, I'm going to be so sad when she stops calling this. She calls strawberries straw babies. So straw baby and cream, it's this creamy, fruity, just dessert. Like, it's not a fake overpowering. I mean, I get all my scents that are clean scents from Candle Science, and I don't have any issues with them smelling artificial. There's very few scents I've come across that I haven't really cared for. And then we have Tea Time, which is your herbal, your matcha, and there's some other herbs in mixed in with it, but it's not like overpowering. It just, everything's light. Spring to me is a light, everything's starting to come into fruition and all that. So the next we'll go with iced mocha. Like I said, the cafe vibes. It's got a coffee and a little bit of a chocolatey smell to it with a little bit of cream. And then floral and fay is a light rose, but not like grandma's perfume. Like, it's just this more luxurious light scent. And then there's a couple other little notes that are mixed in there that just brings the magic of the scent. And then we have dark romanticy, which is this, it's got dragon's breath in it, or dragon's blood in it, and some red merlot. And then we have the anime collection. So like in here, I am a Studio Ghibli fan, and I have 5 scents that are going to be coming out that are a part of the anime collection that are Studio Ghibli themed. I will eventually expand on the collection, and we will offer more, probably maybe Pokemon themed or some other kind of animation. But this Studio Ghibli, I have a bubble berry soots tea, and the art that is on each of the anime collection, I actually have stickers. So if anybody purchases the candle, they do get the sticker as well that comes, that I do sell separately, but they're just little gifts that I throw in with the candles. The bubbleberry soots tea is like a strawberry, or like a berry, I guess, milk tea, or a strawberry matcha. Like, it's one of my favorites from it. And then Spirit Cakes has got like a flaky oriental type pastry, like a Japanese pastry. And then you have Totoro's tea, which is, a tribute to my neighbor Totoro, and it's foresty, but not like, it's got like a light pine, but it's not pine saw based. And then you have the River Spirit, which is of course for Haku, and it's like an oriental incense type smell. It's like maybe like Nag Champa-esque. Then, side note, so those Wings of Fire, my daughter loves them, and her father actually got her the entire collection, which they're housed in my room. So I don't know if anybody ever reads that, but she absolutely loves dragons. It is definitely a youth-based book. She's, only a teenager, but we got to get a bookshelf to put them up high, like maybe even just a shelf, so that way the 5-year-old doesn't touch them. But then last but not least, with the anime, I have Calcifer's Flame, which is like a smoky, light, sweet scent to represent, the fire demon and everything. But those are the 2 collections that are coming up, and they're available January 31st, 2026. So there's a little bit of a backstory, kind of what we've been going forward with the labels and everything for the candles in 2026. We also went and decided to open up a Patreon. So there's 2 more ways that you can support us and get some, goodies if you'd like over on Patreon. We have 2 tiers. One is a sticker of the month club, which you'll get 2 3-inch stickers, a A6 sticker sheet, and a description card for the theme. So for 2026, we're doing Orders of Fae, and for February, we will have Siren, because I wanted to correlate with not only the month, but the zodiac, Aquarius, or not, sorry, not Aquarius, we're in Aquarius. Pisces is, the zodiac for a majority of February, and yeah, so that is the first tier. That's $5, and then we have the $25 tier, which you get all of everything in tier 1, but you also get a 7.5 ounce candle that is based upon that month's theme. So I might end up changing it, but I think so far I have it as Siren Song, and it'll be, of course, watery based and everything. Everything will all be cohesive with it. You will also get exclusive discounts for the Patreon members for when we have new products and shop launches and everything. That is at both tiers, the 5 and the 25. But yeah, so Patreon, guys, links, all that good stuff will be down below. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, that also helps us out. And we are on pretty much almost all the socials, the major ones at least: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, of course YouTube, Pinterest, and now Patreon. So 2026, as I'm writing my first weekly schedule out for the season here, because this was recorded, in the beginning of January. This is my healthy year too, guys. My youngest is 5, and I weigh the most that I have ever weighed in my entire life. I've started a fasting journey. I've started eating a little bit more like keto based, less carbs, more protein, more fat. I still got to work in and get, some exercise and stuff going. It is freezing here at single digits in lovely PA, but yay. So what we wrote down to start, we kind of started off a little bit late. We just had, a couple things on here. Reset the office, work on labels, design new scents, the spring and the anime, tuft, and reading every day, no matter what. Nothing else can get done, but I've done some reading. And checking off that first thing just feels so good. If you've made it this far with me babbling on, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm going to try and do a little bit more of the studio type vlogs as well. And in between the how-tos, I do have that DIY that I'm working on of the Predator helmet. It's a bio helmet that goes over the Predator mask that my son got. He wanted, and I figured, you know what? I'm a crafty gal and I like to do things and I need things to do, so we're gonna do that. And look at this nice birthday cake. This is a classic scent, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna change that label. What do you think? Should I keep that cohesive with the rest? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my website. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for being here, guys. Until next time, bye. Stay crafty.